Okay, I wanted to get back into the game and see if I can get at least some of the stuff that I missed, because I probably missed a lot. Like, there's a couple, like, storylines within the game that I don't think I even started. Um, so yeah, I think I'm just gonna continue. That way I don't have to do everything again. Yeah, I started to do this, and so I actually did that, but that and this one together and got Frank. Then I thought, you know what, no, let's just start a new game and get everything again in the order that it was probably meant to be found. And then I changed my mind. So I put that and that together, got that. We're gonna watch this. And maybe find out why we don't like Frank.
Hello, Duke. It's Frank Gardeau. I have to say it's an honor to be asked to direct The Last Voyage. The script itself is a masterpiece, a raw, unflinching commentary on oppression. Just layers upon layers of subtext, so subtle, so nuanced. It almost seems accidental. Of course, that is the genius of a story like this. It doesn't just entertain, it forces the audience to confront the uncomfortable truths about themselves. What they would do when pushed by others or their desires. I know we don't see eye to eye. We are different. I'm the disruptor. You've built a legacy of
I
telling
hate the way this man
stories
is
the
talking.
traditional way. Stories about strong men, decisive action, good old-fashioned heroics. But we are in an age of progress. It's new. We can explore flaws now, vulnerabilities, the systemic forces at play. Take Will, for instance. He's ambitious, sure, but what drives that ambition? Is it the desire to prove himself in a world that undervalues him? Or is it something darker? Or Marion? Oh, Marion. A woman navigating a man's world stripped of agency until she takes it back in the most spectacular fashion. And then there is Patrick, the captain of the ship, a man's man. You know, I thought it would be interesting to imply Patrick's homosexuality. You see, this is what excites me about this project. It's not just a story, it's a reflection, a mirror held up to us and forcing us to ask ourselves, what part is me? The studio believes in this partnership.
That kind of looked like Chase in
They
that one.
believe in me and they believe in you. And I gotta say, it's comforting to have their support. After all, we both know how important it is to have the right people in your corner. So here, to new beginnings, to collaboration, to creating something real, to something that will resonate for the modern audience. wait to get started.
Okay, it wasn't the accent that was making me slightly uncomfortable. It's just the way he was talking. What was that? Don't use and Yellow Belly, I think. Yeah, the fish with the phone. Okay. So we're gonna check that out. Did you not? There we go.
Hi, I'm Vinny Monroe. I live in Los Angeles. I'm 5'10", and I am auditioning for a Duke Kane film, which is crazy. Excited. Really excited. Okay. This is me taking my shot.
All right. Okay, that was Winters and Blue Moon. Right? Yeah. Okay. That one loaded? Yeah. Right. What do you got for us? Random man that I don't think we've seen.
Hey, Chase. Thanks for reaching out, man. I'm sorry it's taken me so long to get back to you. I've just been crazy and completely slammed. But yeah, I got your messages. I think it's just hard to cut through right now. You know, I think we're all just looking for any sort of advantage or boost that we can find or use. But listen, if I'm being completely real with you, I'm not entirely comfortable with talking you up to Duke. I don't really know him like that yet, and to be honest, I don't really know you like that either. So, yeah, I'm just really sorry about that. And listen, if I could give you a quick pointer, you know, you can only go the connections route so many times before it has sort of the opposite unintended effect. Does that make sense? Shit, I'm sorry. That probably sounded harsh. It's well intended. Like, I landed this because Duke couldn't see Patrick as anyone else. It had to be me. So, yeah. Take your shot.
So Chase was trying to get basically anyone he could talk to get Duke to go with him for Vinny. Including people that were, like, already in the movie. Okay, that was O'Kane and Red Herring. Okay, that loaded. That's a wall.
Donnie, I was going to talk to you about this in person, but you just pulled out. Katya told me you weren't leaving until tomorrow. I'm trying to decide if I think you were sneaking out or if you really just forgot to say goodbye to me. Actually, you leaving without thinking of me is the most normal thing you've done all week. All year. Okay. I'm not taking any parting shots here. It's just that when you get back, I can picture you're not even noticing that I'm gone. Maybe it's for the best that I'm recording this instead of telling you to your face. In case I mess up.
Or he gets mad and takes it out
But I
on
want
you.
this to be perfect for you. I know that's important. I'm ready to call it. Most people, when their kid dies, break up. I always thought that was a sign of a bad marriage, but looking back, I guess ours was a bad marriage. I want you to know that I never blamed you for taking Tommy out that night, although I do still lie awake at night wondering if things would be different if I'd gone with you. But I did not deserve to be kept from him like that afterwards. And you have kept me at a distance ever since. You don't even try to hide your revulsion. I know. I know, it must have been awful. You haven't been the same. I remember you came home afterwards and your eyes were black with exhaustion. And I thought you were so strong. I was so proud how you put that into your art. It was, amazing watching you pour yourself into it. It was like watching lightning strike. I just wasn't sure if you were the storm or the tree. And then you drifted. It's like you disappeared. And I used to get so frustrated when you'd walk out of the room on me when I was talking, or when you'd pat me like an acquaintance, when I was crying to you about Tommy, or when you'd lock yourself in your office for hours writing away. And then I realized it wasn't you who disappeared. I wasn't real anymore. We weren't real anymore. I overheard you at the Spendthrift Wrap party talking to some guy about how we met on a boat on the Mississippi River. We met in Al Monroe's production office. For fuck's sake, Dawn!
So is he trying to use the
I don't think you
movie?
want a wife anymore.
Like the
You want a
plot of
leading
the
lady.
movie?
You want me to say the lines and dress the part, and then you want to leave me on set at the end of the day. Please. Please. Please tell me that you were not always like this. I need to believe that something changed, that you haven't been acting this whole time. The magnum opus of the great genius Duke Kane. I used to look into your eyes, and I thought I saw you. Now I just see a shiny, black lens. Oh. Wow. Look at that.
So he's trying to make himself seem like more fancy than he is by saying like they met in like nice romantic way when in reality it was a production office. Okay, so I tried to put all of them together and nothing. But I did, however, notice this. If you turn it to the back, it literally tells you what to put together. But yeah, I noticed that I didn't really look on the back of everything. Because there were a couple things that I did miss. Like, is it this one? Yeah, there's this note. It says, "Hey, sweetheart, in truth, I couldn't care less about this. Just doing a favor so it rests easy in my consciousness knowing that I've done it. And I can tell him just to piss off, you know. Hope you're good, Harry." I don't remember if we've seen about a Henry. Oh. Okay. I noticed that I didn't even look up in these cupboards in here. Find this. Did I? I don't think I even looked in here. Father Voss is gone. He wrote something in the guest book and then left. He just packed his things and muttered something about this house not wanting to be saved. I think he is right. I'm going to talk to Donnie. I can't keep this inside anymore. I can't continue letting these pages swallow my pain when I should be screaming it out loud. Tommy, my sweet wonder boy, my angel, I love you. Wait. Okay. Nope. Okay, Leah Kane, my love. Leah Kane, the truth projector room. Okay, what about the projector room? Because I haven't found anything to watch. Complete Frank's story thread. Okay. Duke, just talk to Frank, please. Okay, Duke, I saw the email you sent Frank. Jesus Christ, do you want me to start drafting obituaries? Look, I get it. You don't like him. You don't trust him. You don't think he understands your vision. But Duke, this is bigger than liking someone. This is about getting the movie made. I'm not asking you to hold his hand. I'm not asking you to like the guy. I'm asking you to talk to him. 10 minutes, that's it. Let him get his pitch in. Let him feel like he's part of this. And then walk away knowing you played the game the way it needs to be played. Because right now, Duke, you're making enemies and not the good kind. Just take the damn meeting, please. Carlisle? Do we know a Carlisle? And then, hold on, there was... Hey Frank, beg for me, truth projector room. I also actually did try to call this number. Nothing happened. Which I was actually kind of a bit sad about, but, you know. Okay, there's Harry. Don't remember seeing that down there, but... Okay, Harry Melancholic, the truth projector room. Was I supposed to find these things before I watched the stuff? This would have made doing that so much easier. Not sure how I didn't even come over here while I was trying to do that. Nothing over there. Oh, I've paid up. Delete the footage. H. And then these, I was thinking about like the room when we had like the black light or whatever, and it had all the writing on the walls. There was like these dates, and there was like messages and like wall on the floor saying like I don't like want to be doing this. So I wonder if Duke was bringing these people in, doing things with them that they didn't want to do, or he was like making them do things they didn't want to do in order to get a part in one of his movies. And the dates were like these people in that room. And I wonder if we can go in here now that we actually have been in there. Nope. Okay, are we gonna get to find a key for it? I also wanting to freaking get into this damn room. And the world turns, but your name is forgotten. I somehow missed that when I was going through the first time with that light. And then there were mannequins in the way, so I couldn't read it again. And then I totally forgot about this damn book. Are you not gonna let me do anything with it? Alright. I also saw there's a whole other picture of Tommy on the shelf next to the safe in the bedroom. I also believe that I did notice that on this first bloody note that we found, if you go to the back of it, there is a note. I believe I did find that, but I ended up not keeping it in the video. But make sure footage is saved to add Vinny's name to the log. He's quite an angry boy, isn't he? D. So I'm assuming that's Duke. And what would happen if we actually just... fucking broke my legs. Yeah. Yep, I remember that. I have been looking for something to get me that damn achievement for like 20 minutes. All it said was, look into the eye. I've been to multiple rooms in this damn house where there were like eyes drawn like all over the walls, and I find it on accident. You know what? That's fine. Oh, shut up. Key in there. Okay. I only found this while I was trying to look up how to get the thing for the stupid eye that I got on accident, and it just gave me a bunch of codes for stuff, and so lockbook code 7 2 1 0. Okay, the dreamer. In a chamber most Felix Faust doth stir in the early pale light of a coming day. His heart is burdened with want, for he doth yearn for renown. Yet lo, the gates of fortune are presented in dark eyes and darker intent. At the foot of the bed standeth Lucifer, a lord of deals, cloaked in silken whatever the fuck that is. Take thee but a scratch of the quill, and stardom shall be thine. With trembling hands, Felix drowns in the longing as he scratches his mark. The ink dries, the stars tremble. The rising star. The star holds brightly as the crowds do look up to him so. Felix's life hangs in glory, his visage adorneth the banners of the hills. His name is writ in light upon great marquees. His hands imprinted in the stone across which 1,000 feet pass. Yet in the mirth of revelry, unseen strings pull steadily tighter. He is a bardic king, aye, but not of his own making. Price and illusion. The lamps of the Faust Hall are lit as the star begins to fade, and the lonely soul stands in his hall of mirrors, infinite yet hollow. Every choice he has made is an illusion. Each road is barred, whatever. Whene'er he doth question, poisoned honey sets him in place once again. Lo, his visions, once as rich as a painter's stroke, are made dull, fashioned by hunger. I am no mere jester, mine art is mine own, he doth cry. But lo, the serpent's grin merely whispereth, didst thou not read the terms, my sweet? No art is yours to claim, for it belongs to mine and mine alone. The final curtain. The bell striketh at the darkest hour, a knock, another once more. Thrice doth a knocking come. The contract is called due. The dream of greatness is dim as the curtains fall. Felix Faust, once a prince of a screenmost silver, is but a whisper on the wind, a dreamer no more as he descends into the heart most final. But behold, ere the sun doth rise anew, and another hapless soul stands ready, the wheel turning evermore by the hand of Lucifer. As far as I know, that is all I needed to do. Possibly. I'm gonna say it is just because I don't want to have to do this again right now. So that is all the achievements. The book that I didn't remember about until like right before I uploaded the video. And all the rest of the videos that I missed. So, yeah, still not as much context as I would like, but as far as I know, that's all there is. I tried to look up, like, how many of those videos there are to watch, and I was not given the information I needed. So, if there's anything I missed, let me know, and I'll probably go watch it myself at some point. But yeah, so I have no idea how long this is going to end up being. But that's going to be it for this one. So, game down below in the description, along with all my socials, my affiliate link to Streamily. Most likely still same as the last one, just the various people that took part in this game down below in the description. But that's going to be it for this one, so I'm going to go. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.